Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy, knotlocks, not nation. Today, I am doing a dread review on Grizzley, Detroit's very own rapper, entrepreneur, and I am live streaming this right now on Not Gaming. I'm using my cell phone for this, but this is my setup here that I'm showing you guys how I'm making my video right now. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Not Gaming. There's a link in the description down below. It's gaming live streams pretty much every day. Make sure you come by and say what up over there. But regardless, today we are looking at Grizzley. Without further ado, let's jump right into seeing how his dreadlocks are popping off these days. Grizzley, coming from Detroit, the land of a lot of dreads, okay? A land of a lot of dreads out in Detroit. We got guys like Danny Brown coming out of Detroit. And not far away is Chicago, which is even more the land of the dreads. But essentially, Grizzley, I know I haven't heard much of his music, but from what I've seen, this dude likes to have his hair in braid locks quite often. The two-strand twists, kind of like Chief Keef style that he's made so popular over the years. What we can see is that he's kind of got that same forefront, like Gunplay, like Lil Wayne, showing us that his hair is actually thinning at the top. Now, this is the case when you over twist and over tighten your hair over the years. Maybe not the case for everybody like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is more health issues and just stress and whatnot, but it definitely does have an effect when you braid your hair back all the damn time, because you know, rocking braid locks look like this every day is a constant tension pulling your hair back. And you can kind of see, like, you know, my forehead looks bigger when I do this. Imagine that every day. Imagine this every day. Your hair is gonna go back eventually. To all those guys out there and girls that braid their dreadlocks up all the time, take it easy, all right? Because think about it, you're already getting your hair retwisted or interlocked down to your scalp, which is a lot of tension. Then to braid it on top of that is even more tension, and then to get a lineup around it thins out your hair tremendously. So let's just avoid this as much as we can moving forward in life. Trying to find some pictures of Grizzley's hair. We can see one here how the front is still kind of a low cut, a low fade over here, but that's just like thinning out of his locks. He's got some bleach in his hair. He's got some things dyed a little bit of a copper tone. He's rocking the two-strand twists on top of the twisted scalp, and he's not really showing much length with his locks. His hairstyle really reminds me of T-Pain in his prime. What we're actually seeing is a little bit of a malfunctioned lineup on his front of his head here. Definitely doesn't look even as it could be. A lot of guys with hairlines like this, like Tory Lanez, Smoke Perp, end up getting their hairline tattooed in to make it that perfect prestige hairline. But as Natty, we don't need to go that way. You know, we rock our hair the way it is natural. I like the bleach that he's got going on in some of these locks. Looks pretty dope. I don't like the crab that they're eating there. Not a fan. Here again, we can see the two-strand twist. So, I mean, what it goes to show is that we don't have any images of him with his hair out, falling down his face naturally. This isn't something that occurs with Grizzley. Seems to be stuck on this two-strand twist. And I mean, if it's the case that he just likes having thicker dreadlocks, then I would suggest us growing thicker dreadlocks instead of twisting them to be thicker all the time. You know? This photo looking real sick. You know, 10-foot tall budding marijuana plants. Here's a shot of him, looks like in Detroit. Could be anywhere in the world, but here's a shot of him from the back. We can see his hair in a pretty simple dreadlock like ponytail. It looks like his hair isn't even in two-strand twists here either, so more of a natural look. Shot of him with his hair. This one he is braided up. He's selling a pack here. You see his hairline here kind of fading out. When things like this start to show up in your hairline, the best thing to do is to stop what you're doing. Stop braiding them. Stop twisting it back. Stop pulling it into ponytails all the time. We got to retain the hairline. You know, we got to retain the hairline as much as possible. Here's a shot with his hair down, half out of the braids, not fully, showing like he's got a little bit more length now. And here's that epic braid up once again. I mean, this is the cleanest look I've seen in all his photos. Right, so he's really rocking these two-strand twists, and that's crazy. Like right here, I feel like this triangle of hair here should be all locks, but it really is just thinned out. Never gonna grow dreads back again in that area of his locks. The most latest photo here, showing that same sort of issue. Is it alopecia Keisha at the front here? What is the root cause of his hairline to look like this? That is the main question today on T Grizzly's Dreadlocks. You can find T Grizzly on YouTube as well. I'm just going to check out his latest video just to kind of see where his locks are at and how it looks in person here. Funny thing is, I thought I plugged in my phone, so I'm just looking for some photos of his hair. You can see some length has happened here. He's still got the two-strand twists going on. Yeah, he's actually showing a lot more length in his latest vlog. So it's pretty cool. You can still see here he's holding in his two-strand twists with rubber bands at the end. These big Cuban links on. That's pretty much it for T Grizzly's Dreadlocks, so to say. T Grizzly holding it down for the Detroit, Michigan scene. He's got some cool locks. I'm not hating on them. I think they look great. It's just when you start to see that sort of baldness happening, man, it's time to take note and to kind of do something about it. Or just rock him till the wheels fall off. Start freeforming at this point. More than anything, Mr. Grizzly, because it's going to save and thicken up your locks more than you may think. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Links down below to the merch store if anybody's interested in grabbing some bandanas or some t-shirts, maybe a dreadlock swim cap or a tam for your locks. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and I'll see you guys around. I'm gone.